And my man, the Hawks in here. Oh man, I gotta turn up now. What's it called? What did dude say yesterday? I gotta crunk it up. Is that what we gotta do? My man Ontarian's here, so I gotta crunk it up for you guys. So let me get my crunk on. All right. So the number one skill set that you can develop as an entrepreneur, what is it? To me, in my opinion, the best and number one skill set that you can develop as an entrepreneur, if you want to make money for the rest of your life and set yourself up for the rest of your life to have a skill set to make money for the rest of your life, you got to be good at generating leads. Okay, that's just my opinion. And I developed this because I look around at companies, I look around at other entrepreneurs, I look around at general contractors and people that need people to generate money for their business. And to me, in my opinion, you become a good lead generator, just even for yourself, right? If you develop the skill of becoming a good lead generator, you can take that anywhere you want. Lawyers suck at generating leads. Dentists suck at generating leads. Chiropractors suck at generating leads. Restaurants, they pay thousands, even millions of dollars to generate leads and help and build their list, right? If you can be a good list builder, right, it's the number one thing, especially I know a lot of network marketers on here. You know, the first thing someone tells you to do is build a list, right? Make a list. You know, it's funny, the little thing that you do the first time you get into a networking business is build a list. Now that list may suck. That list may be like 10 people, but if you can build on that on a day-to-day basis and learn how to be a good list builder, learn how to be a good lead generator, you can literally go to any company and say, hey, look, I can help you generate better leads, and they will pay you for it. And if you're actually good at it and can show that you're good at it, they'll actually pay you more. Just a few months ago, I just hooked up with a company that every lead I generated them, we were paying $4. They were paying me $4 for the lead. All right. So if I know how to generate leads and I'm, generating, 100 leads a week, that's an easy extra $100 just off, one company. And you can set that stuff up on autopilot where you can help someone else generate leads and they'll pay you to generate leads. So to me, the number one skill, something that you can learn as being an entrepreneur is being a good lead generator. That's mine. So that's what I would say. Do you guys agree? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe what do you think the number one skill is? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's have a discussion. Remember, this is Lunch Money. I'm not here to just tell you stuff, right? I'm here to help you, but I'm not here to just, tell you that you're wrong and that, that lead generation is the end all be all to, the number one skill as an entrepreneur. So I'd love to hear from you. If you want to interact, that's cool. We're on social media, so it's cool to be social, right? Is that agreeable? Is everyone okay with that? Yeah. If you're on social media, you can say, hey, look, I'm here. I'll be social. I'll talk, right? Or maybe Ryan's just right. Maybe I'm right. Maybe I'm just so right that no one ever has an opinion because I'm always right. And that's perfectly fine too, because I'll take that to the bank if I'll be right and rich. How's that? Damn it, I hate when my phone does that. Anyway, so what do we got? What do you think the number one skill is as an entrepreneur? What do you think it is? Am I right? Is it lead generation? It could be, you think that mindset is a skill. You could think that, you can think anything is what skill set do you think is the number one skill set to develop when becoming a successful entrepreneur? I'd love to hear your opinion on it. I know there's a little bit of a lag, so you're probably, Maggie says communication. I think that's big too. I think that's big. I would also agree. I would also say that communicate, like lead generation and communication actually probably go hand in hand, and I'm gonna play off this. Okay. So Maggie says communication, Tanisha says relationship building. And wouldn't the lead be a result of a skill of generating? Wouldn't the lead be the result, and you need a skill to generate leads? I think that's what I said. So the skill is generating the lead. Okay, so what I want to play on here is, Maggie says communication, Tanisha says relationship building. one of the biggest things when it comes to being a good lead generator is learning how to communicate with an audience. So the better you can communicate with an audience, the better you can communicate with people. Okay, so you came in on the end. It's all good. So the better you can communicate with groups of people, the better you can communicate with a particular audience, the better you can communicate with certain people, that's going to help you be a good lead generator. Would you agree, Maggie? Would you agree that if you can, the better communicator you are, the better lead generator you're going to be, right? So I think that goes hand in hand, or is kind of like an asterisk inside of being a good lead generator, is learning how to communicate with those audiences so they will give you their information. Okay, so same thing with what Tanisha said. It's about relationship building, right? So one of the skills that you can develop in learning how, see, it's one of those things where it's inevitable, right? So, I talk about, like, if you're going to do ILT or invest, learn, teach, if you're concentrating on the teach part, then it's inevitable that you have to learn. And then it's inevitable that you have to invest. So if you're concentrating on the lead generation part, then it's inevitable that you'll have to be a good relationship builder. It's inevitable that you have to be a good communicator, because it's just part of it. So if you're concentrating on the end in mind, right? If you're concentrating on being one of the best lead generators out there, someone that knows how to generate leads, and it could just be for your own, for your own business. You may not have the aspiration to go out there and, teach everyone how to generate leads for their business, right? But if you can do that for yourself and really learn the skill of lead generation, then what's going to happen is you're going to get better at relationship building via, all different platforms, whether it's email relationship building, social media relationship building, belly to belly, on the phone. You're going to increase that ultimate skill set when you learn these things and understand what are the inevitable things that lead up to the ultimate goal when I'm thinking about the end in mind. So does that make sense? What other things do you feel like are the number one skill set as an entrepreneur that you can have? Are we having a back and forth conversation here? Is this good? You guys getting value from this so far? Maybe just a little bit? You guys learning some stuff? And if you have a question, feel free to always pop in, I need to learn this, especially on the phone. Perfect. Randy wants to learn how to be a good lead generator. You want to learn how to do this, get with somebody that actually knows how to do it. Instead of saying, hey, I need to learn this. Dude, we already know that. Everybody, you know that, I know it, right? So now you got to get with somebody that actually knows how to do it, so they can teach you how to do it in a way that will help you avoid a lot of the things that they probably went through as they were learning how to do it, okay? Hope that makes sense, bro. You need to be a navigator. Hey, that's exactly right, man. Think about being a navigator, the person that navigates someone to anything, right? You've got to be a good navigator, because instead of being a good closer, we talk about being a good navigator. I think we may have even had that conversation before, Shaniza. Think about what being a navigator is. When you're a good lead generator, you're navigating people, masses, right, to put their information into something, to connect into something, to communicate, right? You're navigating people. So it's this thing about, being that good navigator that also helps you be a good lead generator, because you're able to navigate certain people, right? You're able to navigate an unnamed person to put their name, information, phone number, whatever it is, whatever information you're looking to collect, into some box and get on your email list. That way you can actually market to them, communicate with them. Maggie says consistency is also important. Learning from the best, Mr. Consistent. So again, the more and more you're consistent, right? The more and more you're consistent with branding yourself is a big, right? Kamani says branding yourself. That's why people put their information into things. They put their information into things that are consistent, right? They've seen it over and over again. One of the oldest marketing adages around, it takes 7 times minimum before somebody typically buys something from you. So they've got to see your brand, you know, at least 7 times. And I'm going to kill this gnat because it's getting on me. It's going to get me. Man, you're going to get close enough for me to kill you? Oh, almost got it. Anyway, before I, gnats. All right, so before I got off, completely off topic there. It was like blonde moment. Anyway, so all these things are good things. They're awesome things. Consistency, the relationship building, the communication. Those are awesome things, and all lead up to being a good lead generator. So Mark Ward says, you know, in commodity branding is huge, right? You know, let me tell you something, guys. If you suck at sales, all right, if you're not good at sales, and you're like, obviously you're here, you're in a business, chances are you're in a business, you can tell yourself, oh, it's not sales, I just share my product and, you know, I share it and guess what? We're all in sales, all right? I don't give a damn what you're doing. If you're not in sales, then you aren't making money, okay, period. If you think that you're gonna make money and not be in sales, I'm not gonna call you stupid, but you're stupid, because there's no money, there's no exchange of money unless there's a sale of some sort. I don't care if you're in e-commerce and don't even communicate with people, there's a sale, okay? So there's a different type of sales, because in a sense, most people think that, okay, if I'm selling something, then I'm convincing somebody. No, a sale is a transaction. So if you want to make money, then you got to have transactions, all right? If you want to have easier transactions and you suck at sales and you don't want to go out there and beat the street, then learn how to market. Learn how to be a good marketer and learn how to create a brand, right, that will do the selling for you. That way people show up pre-sold, all right? So if you're gonna walk out the street and you're like, I suck at sales, and like, I don't, you know, I love your business, you know, but I'm not good at sales. I'm just not. I mean, like, I think your opportunity's awesome for me, but I just suck at sales. So no, I don't want to do it. Okay, well, shit, we already know you suck at sales. All right, so let me tell you something. Let me just show you how to be a good marketer, build a good brand, and then you can still suck ass at sales, but you'll make more money. All right. Yeah, even if you go to an interview, you're selling yourself. So guess what? If you're selling stuff and you don't like it, then we'll just call you a prostitute. How about that? All right. So sell stuff you like. All right. So I've spent like 15 minutes on this one topic. This is what happens. So if you've gotten some value thus far, make sure. I think I missed a question or something. Mark asked me a question. I like Mark. Mark says, great value. What good book should people read to learn this skill? To learn the skill of being a good lead generator. You know what, man? When it comes to lead generation, I like courses. You know, I'm teaching a branding course launching September 20th. You'll be a better marketer. You'll be a better brander. You'll get more. You'll increase your lead generation. When it comes to the communication, when it comes to the relationship building, one book that's coming to my mind is just, you know, How to Win Friends and Influence People. So you just take those same things, those same skill sets that you learn in those, you know, relationship building books and things like that, and then you tie it into the, you know, the courses that you can get, especially like the new age kind of thing. So someone asked me too. So that was more geared towards marketing, right? I'm going to switch gears and help. And someone asked me the #1 place to prospect. All right. So what I want you to understand is I'm going to switch gears. I'm going to go from marketing to prospecting, which are two different things. Okay. Marketing is passive. Marketing is something that an unnamed individual, you put something out into the marketplace, hoping that a unnamed individual will respond to it in a certain way. Okay. That's what marketing is. Someone asked me the best place to prospect. Prospecting is a completely different ball game when you're actually going out, all right, and you are initiating a conversation, you're initiating some type of communication, all right. So apparently nobody got value from this because everyone's leaving, or they're probably gotten called back into work or something. Hey, Randy, are you on Facebook Live again? I told you about that. Finish your lunch and get back to work, bro. Jeez. Final warning, Randy. Anyway, so number one place to prospect. My number one place to prospect, I feel, okay, is social media. Okay, I've gone out. Chances are you've probably gone out. I've known people who say, "No, I'm going to build my thing offline." I have a network marketing company that I strictly build here in my hometown city where I'm at right now. Okay, I that's my thing. I still do prospecting online. All right. So this is why I believe that social media is the best place to prospect. If I go to Walmart, or well, I wouldn't go to that. Let's just let me go back. Let me go back because we all know who hangs out at Walmart. Hangs out, not shops. I'm talking hang out. All right. So if I go out to prospect, okay, I gotta get ready. I gotta look good, and well, not that I always don't look good. So that's let me step back again. So anyway, if I go out to prospect, what's happening is I don't know. There's a lot of things that I don't know about this person. A lot of people suck at going out and talking to people anyway. Okay. But to me, there's a lot of things that I don't know about this person that I can't tell, right? When it comes to social media, though, I can tell if someone's positive. I can tell if someone's negative because they've left a paper trail of who they are, really. Okay, they've left this paper trail of who they are. So when I prospect somebody online, I can ask certain questions that can lead me to even saying, okay, do I want to spend my time even prospecting this person, or do I just want to go on to somebody else? If I'm going out to prospect, especially a lot of people say, no, I'm gonna do the belly to belly thing, man. I'm not an online person, right? Do the belly to belly thing. Use the internet to get belly to belly to people. That blows my freaking mind. I really want to smack someone in the face or their face if they tell me, no, I'm a belly to belly guy or girl. I don't do anything online. You're retarded. If you have a Facebook, then you're doing something online. I'm just okay, then cancel your Facebook and don't ever post anything about anything that you're doing, if that's the case. So if you think that okay, if you've ever said that, say nah, or your upline is no, we don't do that. We're strictly belly to belly. Okay, cool. Cancel all your social media accounts and we'll see how belly to belly you are. Okay, do that. Go, cancel them. Cancel. Ta-ta. Cancel. All right, but here's the thing. If you go on social media and you can understand exactly who that person is and make a decision like that on whether or not you want to prospect them. Also, when you're prospecting just on the street, all right, keep it quick because most people will say, all right, I go out to prospect. And then you say, all right, well, how many people did you talk to? Man, it took 6 hours. And I got 3 phone numbers. And I'm like, that's a work day for 3 phone numbers. The hell are you doing? Right? The hell are you doing for 3 phone numbers for a freaking work day? Right? That don't make any sense. Okay. So the deal, instead of doing all that, right, you can actually just find people offline, right? Be really quick with it. Be really quick. If you're going to talk to people offline, be super quick, right? Get those people offline to your social media. That way you can decide whether or not you want to spend time with them later. Okay. So that's my best tip when it comes to where to find the best prospects is social media. I'm not going to go into where and all that stuff. If you want to get into that, and you want to get into one of my trainings or something like that, I'll show you exactly where, how, who, and when, and how to prospect and all that stuff. But social media, you can contact 20 people that you can decide whether they're, qualified for you in an instant. And guess what? If you connect with those people, if you communicate well, if you build a relationship with those people, then you can meet with them offline and you can actually engage and do the relationship building process offline. But there's no way. I mean, I can meet 20 people in Greenville today and set up 5 meetings for, 5 meetings for the day or 5 meetings for the week, whatever my time permits, right? And I can do my prospecting that way, but I already know that this is a person that I can spend my time with. Getting that. Hope that makes sense. So there's 8 minutes left. 8 minutes left. What questions do you have for me? What questions do you have revolved around mindset, recruiting, prospecting, marketing, social media marketing, whatever it is? Apparently everybody had to go back to their lunch or their job or whatever. So that's cool. But if you're still hanging with me, What questions do you have for me? What's up? Who wants to say something? Who's got to chime in? Who agrees, right? Maybe I could be wrong again, right? A lot of times I'm wrong, but a lot of times I may be, maybe going down the wrong road for you. I don't know. I'm here to help you. So I'm here to help you. So if I can help you, let me know. Let me know how I can best help you. Amy said that's exhausting. Let me tell you what's exhausting. It's this freaking gnat. It's on my bed. Oh, I missed it. Oh, damn it. I almost got it. Anyway, so who's got questions? We got like 7 minutes left. Who's hanging with me? I think Kamani's still hanging with me. Natalia just popped a question. She said that's hilarious. I don't know if I should read this entire story about what you just said. Oh, yeah. So I'm not going to read that because that's long. Sorry. I'll read it later, though. What did she say? Okay, so she said, this happened the other day. They sound like they're terrified of offline prospecting or of online prospecting. Sorry, I can't read. My upline doesn't recommend that. Like their upline is their boss dad or something. Geez. Yeah. Hey, you got to do what works best for you, right? I mean, no one's to say that, like, I'm not saying that offline prospecting doesn't work. It works. It's just not efficient. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that works, and there's a lot of stuff that works better. That's just the way it is. You know, you can go out and just put flyers out, and I'm not saying that doesn't work. Flyers work, right? You can go out and put flyers out, but it's just how effective do you want to be? What goals do you have? How much money do you want to make? How good of a team do you want to build? You know, relationships and flyers seem to not go that well together. So, you know, it's really just up to you and what you want and what you see out of your business and what you expect out of your life. You know, what do you expect out of your life? What do you want to do? You know, I don't want to go out and beat the pavement all day. I just don't. All right. I want to set up strategic meetings with people that I meet with online or that I find online through certain strategies that I've learned over the years. Okay. So if, you know, when you come to me and say, hey, what's the best way to prospect? I'm going to tell you, like, meet people on Facebook. It's like a coffee shop, but you can't go into a coffee shop. Like, I literally thought about doing an experiment and literally doing it on Facebook Live and just walk into a Starbucks and be like, who wants to buy my stuff? Hey, what's up? I'm here. Who wants to buy my stuff? Coffee shop. That's how most of you guys show up on Facebook. Okay. Who wants to buy me? Right. And everyone in the coffee shop is going to turn around and go like, is this what black people do now? Huh. No wonder. That's what's going to happen. All right. So, so you got to treat Facebook like a coffee shop. Treat social media like a coffee shop and, you know, actually just kind of like, you know, herd people somewhere else that they can actually, you know, get some value from you and you can actually help them in an area. That may help. I don't know if that's a good tip. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I'll throw out dumb tips. Is this helping anybody? Does this help anybody? You know, tag somebody if later, you know, if you got like an upline or downline or sideline or cross line or squiggly line or whatever who wants to, that could learn from this. I don't know. You decide that. I'm just here. You guys told me to show up every day at 12:30, so I do. Shaniza's still here. He loves my Facebook Lives. You guys should go hang out with Shaniza on his Facebook Lives. He does some pretty cool Facebook Lives. And we talk about similar stuff. So if you like my stuff, then you'll definitely go like his stuff because he's a badass. So I dropped my damn phone, probably because of that gnat. I got it. 3 minutes left. So let's see. I mean, social media is social networking. Anywho, great info. Hey, great info. Great info. Hey, you were supposed to contact me. I remember you. You're supposed to be in the branding focus group. What happened, yo? I'll call you out in public. I don't care. What happened? I thought you wanted me to build that brand for you. Who on here is getting in the what's up, Eve? Who on here is getting in the build a badass brand focus group? Is anybody on here doing that? Or is let's see. I want to see who's gonna actually get in that and start building a badass brand. Who's in there? All right, because the funny thing is, like, the only reason I did this course is because so many people told me to do it. And I think it's really funny because, like, I'll gather information from people, and, like, all the people that are, like, coming to the course, like, all the people are like people that, like, never said anything, right? The funny thing is I go back to the people that said, yo, you got to do a branding course. You got to do this branding course. And I do it, and I say, hey, look, I'm doing this branding course. And I'm like, oh, no, I mean, my squirrel died yesterday. And, I mean, I'm just out here trying to get a nut. You know what I'm saying? Like, squirrel game is real. Eve says I follow up with people, then they ignore my messages and I don't want to keep following up to feel like I'm bugging them or harassing them. Well, guess what? You don't have to follow up with people if you have a good brand, because it'll actually attract people to you, and you don't have to follow up, right? I don't follow up with anybody really anymore, right? Even Natalia, she said she was coming in. If she wants to come in, she'll come in. If she's really serious about building her brand, she's serious about building her brand. If she's not, then I don't need to follow up with her, right? You don't need to follow up with people anymore. You really don't, right? If you build a brand and you learn how to market, then you won't need to follow up, because people do their own damn follow up. You got to learn how to market, become a better marketer, and build a brand that will actually attract the people that you want, and they'll come to you. And then the people that come to you will actually buy from you over and over again. And guess what? Those people will actually go out because they love your product and they love your service and they love you and they love what you bring to the table. They'll actually go out and sell you to other people because they believe that other people will think better about them because they actually brought you to them and stuff. And there's like these interchanging connections or whatever. Boom. So you say, I'm going to delete them out of my inbox. They're not serious. Go ahead. I mean, delete anybody you want. All right. I'm just telling you, when you learn how to market and when you learn how to brand, you can go and learn how to do whatever you want. You can be spending all your time trying to prospect the shit out of people. But let me tell you this, when you learn how to market and you learn how to build a brand, it will do the work for you. You literally do less, and you can be able to go out, have fun, eat, chill the hell out, go play with go-karts and stuff. I'm the go-kart king. All right, I made it to the top of the leaderboard yesterday at Le Mans go-karts because of my marketing and because of my branding, because I can spend time playing with go-karts and shit and not have to worry about prospecting the hell out of people, okay? My time is up, people. Robert Hollis is on if y'all want to go check him out. If you commented below, I'll be posting some stuff. But, hey, I'm going to tear it up and tell you, if you want to make it, you got to be a better marketer and you got to build a brand. The brand will last forever. The brand will last forever, and you got to, you know what I mean? Hey, you can do whatever you want. So, I'm out here. See you. Make sure you subscribe. There's a subscribe button as soon as I press finish. If you're not on my live feed, make sure you press the subscribe button. That way, when I do go live, you can check them out. See you later, guys. Tubers, click the link below. I'll be dropping some big-time knowledge, some big-time stuff, free stuff. So, YouTubers, make sure you're plugging in live. I appreciate you hanging in there with me every day on Lunch Money. Click the link below, and I'll show you the 5 things that people do every day to build an online business so they can crush it, so you can crush it too. You can start doing the same thing that we're all doing and start crushing your business every day. I'll see you tomorrow, my friends.